Welcome to an ACCUPLACER video feature demonstration. Today, we will look at selecting branching profiles and approving student test sessions directly from the Test Center Management dashboard. Let's look at a brief overview of the Fast Track Login feature in ACCUPLACER. Fast Track Login is designed to expedite the testing process in your test center or classroom. It allows the proctor or site manager to begin the test without having to log into each individual testing computer at the beginning of a test session. Fast Track Login provides users the option to remain logged in for 14 days without having to re-enter login credentials when using Fast Track Login. Approval of test sessions to begin and selection of branching profiles can now be done either on the individual machine or from the Test Center Management dashboard. A branching profile is a collection or package of tests that will be administered to the student within a single test session. Fast Track Login is located on the ACCUPLACER landing page at www.accuplacer.org. To begin, click the Fast Track Login button. Enter your username and password for an ACCUPLACER proctor or site manager account. To allow students to use the Fast Track Login for 14 days without having to re-enter your login credentials, click the Stay Signed In for Next 2 Weeks checkbox. Once logged in, the proctor or site manager login step will be skipped until the 14-day period expires. For security purposes, you will need to re-enter your login credentials every 14 days to re-enable Fast Track Login. Click the Login button to proceed. The student will be presented with the student privacy policy to read and accept. Upon accepting the student privacy policy, the student information screen will appear. If presented, the student should read the optional student instructions and then click Close when finished. Within the student information screen, the student must provide identifying information for ACCUPLACER. Type the student's ID in the Student ID field. Then, retype the ID in the Confirm Student ID field. Enter the student's last name in the Last Name field. Finally, select the student date of birth in the Date of Birth field. Then, click Next to continue. When prompted to verify, click Yes. If this student has not previously tested in ACCUPLACER for this testing site, he or she will be prompted to enter additional information before proceeding. If the student has previously completed testing for this site in ACCUPLACER, some or all of this additional information may be pre-populated. The information entered on the previous student information screen is always required for students testing in ACCUPLACER and cannot be edited on this screen. This includes last name, student ID, and date of birth. In addition, the student's country, gender, and self-description fields are also required. However, students may select I choose not to answer for gender and self-description fields. Institution administrators or site managers can set other student information fields to be required or optional within test settings in ACCUPLACER. Click Save to save the additional information, then click Yes to confirm. A Student Instructions Authorization window will appear on the screen notifying the student to wait for approval before proceeding. The proctor or site manager can also manage all student Fast Track sessions from the Test Center Management dashboard. This process is covered in a separate video demonstration. Click the Next button to advance to the Test Center Administrator login screen. Enter your proctor or site manager username and password. Then click Submit. The Administer New Test Session pop-up window will appear. Choose the desired branching profile for the student's test session from the Select Branching Profile drop-down list. Then click the Administer Test button to launch the student into the branching profile.